What's up, y'all? This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Already on the table, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like you've been in this space of kind of at a crossroads, trying to make some sort of decision here. And the advice with this card is to really lean into a lightness with this energy. Move towards what feels good and not taking everything so serious right now. Like it's like a very jovial, free spirit type of energy. We have a gesture on the card, and he's like, I'm gonna just do what I do, how I do it, and I know that I'm guiding myself in the right direction. It's also like not forcing some sort of concrete this or that decision where you don't feel that genuine clarity around it, and being open to the possibility that a whole new alternate path could unfold that you can't even imagine right now. So it's definitely not a time to be so hard on yourself and force a decision where you don't yet have clarity in your sense of direction you want to move into. And followed by the Ace of Swords and the Hermit in reverse, it's definitely this new mindset, this new powerful truth that's coming forward. It feels like there's some sort of clarity, some sort of truth that's going to come into your life that is going to help make this decision for you. So it's like, have patience, keep moving in lightness and in flow, and trust that this answer is going to come forward for you. Like it's already, trust the process. It's already making its way to you, and it's all going to make sense in the end. With the Hermit in reverse, which the Hermit is the Virgo card, so that ultimately to me feels like another confirmation that you can surrender to trust right now, that you are on your path. And it's because it's like a card of going inward and really like focusing on your inner light and letting that guide you and inspire you forward. It's a space of self-reflection, sometimes spiritual solitude. The way it's showing out in reverse, it feels almost like at this time you're kind of having trouble surrendering to that or giving that the credit that it really needs right now. Let's go a little deeper. Strength, King of Wands in reverse, and Four of Pentacles. You have a really beautiful, courageous heart. The Strength card is it's Leo, it's of the heart space, and it tells me that your heart is very actively guiding you right now in more ways than one. And this is like your superpower. Like, this is something that I feel like you're known for, and something that provides you as a sense of inner nourishment on a daily basis. It's like you have this really pure heart that is actually really rare to come across in today's world. And with the King of Wands in reverse and Four of Pentacles, it's like there's some new divine inspiration of some sort connected to creativity that wants to come through for you, that will come through soon. And paired with the Four of Pentacles is about new resources are about to be unlocked. There's something that's gonna like come in that's gonna really help you to like access your dreams and the things that your visions that you really want to bring to life. It's like something material is going to kind of give you that opportunity, whether it's like maybe a financial opportunity or some sort of connection, like some person you come across that helps facilitate that, or some form of like new space or tools that you're gonna like have newly accessible to you. Something to that extent is gonna help you really like bring these visions that you hold to life. Like with the King of Wands, it's like you have some really intense inspirations pushing through right now. You have some really like royal creative energy that is blossoming. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse, and Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're in this space where you're really starting to see what you've planted, and you're really starting to see how many blessings you really do have about you. You seem in this space where it's like you're kind of like moving into this flow of, I have all that I need, like creatively, financially. I feel secure, I feel blessed, I feel like my dreams are very actively coming to life, and it's bringing you this sense of like fulfillment. You're really like seeing how pure your heart truly is and how beautiful that is. And the way it's coming up, and with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's almost like I'm not really even pressed for romantic love right now. Like, it can come through if it's the divine time, like that's cool. Or if it's not the divine time, like I'm chilling. Like, it's this very like assured space within the self that's like you have everything you need. With the Two of Swords in reverse, it's connected to this Two of Pentacles in the reverse that started the reading. Is like, ultimately you're the Nine of Pentacles upright, your strength upright. You're very sure of yourself at this time, and you're feeling very proud of yourself and very blessed overall. And then you find these moments where you get kind of caught up in like, it's like this energy of the brain with the Two of Swords. It's like feeling like, am I missing something? Kind of like second guessing yourself and feeling like you need to, maybe it's part of this energy that's coming through that's like kind of, at times it's gonna feel a little uncomfortable. It's gonna make you feel a little restless because it is so much happening energetically with all of this. And so I think sometimes when you're feeling that restlessness, or things aren't quite as like fulfilled one day as maybe they were the day before, which is just like a natural fluctuation you're gonna go through this process. But it's like the brain is kind of catching those moments and being like, okay, like, is there something I need to do? Like, is there some sort of concrete decision I need to make? And like with these cards coming out in the reverse the way they are, like, it feels like, no, like, chill. Like, when this uncomfortable energy comes up, just let it move through you. That's like what it's here to do. It's meant to evolve you however it's supposed to, but don't let it make you second guess yourself or try to force something where it's not necessary. And like, it's definitely a call to really click into your intuition, your subtler senses, your internal compass and guidances that are very actively guiding you in the right direction. It's not something that it's like pressing you to think super logically right now, or really view things and strategize and plan from the brain. That's not necessarily serving you in these paths and directions that you're moving in. So yeah, it's definitely stepping into this lightness about it all, and stepping into this place of intuitive, like, you have the intuition, you have the light, the guidance systems to lead you through this. And yeah, just ride those waves of uncomfortability when they come, but you're definitely headed for really great things. And yeah, I'm excited for these new resources, whatever they are, to come through for you. Alright, let's go deeper. Is there anything else we want to guide Virgo through or reflect to Virgo? the Fool, 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're just like stepping into this really light flowing energy. It feels really good. It's the Fool is I feel like you're unlocking a brand new era of yourself and of your life, and because the Fool is what guides the whole tarot's journey. It's the very beginning. It's this like really playful spirit that you have guiding you right now, and one of like anything's possible. It's a very optimistic energy. um yeah, you're unlocking a brand new era, and I think that you can trust every step of it. And it's definitely these multiple cards saying like, don't be so serious about it, don't be so hard about it. It's definitely something that you can just like skip and flow and hop through, like, and be giggling all along the way and whistling and singing and like whatever. Like, it's that kind of energy of just like, life's a trip, life's a game, and I know it, and I'm just gonna enjoy it and ride this wave. And with the 10 of Wands in reverse, it feels like two things. One, like your load is about to get a lot lighter, a lot easier. Some sort of like thing that's been kind of like overwhelming you or kind of like dragging you, it's about to get lifted. And also it feels like there's more, like there's gold on your back that you can't even like really see right now. Like there's blessings about you, there's like abundance about you that's coming through, and you can't quite see it in the physical just yet, but you feel it, you know it's there. And that's what's partly allowing you to just like surrender to this Fool, like this jovial type of playful energy, because it's like, I know I can't see it, and so I'm just gonna have to trust my internal compass, but I can definitely feel, like, I'm an intuitive. I can feel that the energies are moving in my highest good right now, and that like a lot of good like energy is coming through. So the more you can just like expect it and welcome it and just like play into it, the smoother it's gonna flow into your life, and the better you're gonna be able to really like reap the full reward of it and work with it to upgrade you and give you that next level up. The Emperor. Yeah, you're definitely in a space of just like magnetizing things in. It's not a lot that you need to go out and do right now, or you don't need to chase nothing. Like, you're in this space where you're really like, you're seated in your throne. You know your worth, you know your heart, you know your power and your intentions and what you're about. This is all stuff you've been cultivating your whole life, and now you're at this space where you feel a certain grounding in it, that you can just let it come in. You can let it come to you. You sit down in your power and let it draw into you, magnetize to you. You don't need to go chase it. You don't need to force a decision where you don't need to. It's nothing like that. You don't even like, it's still this message of like, love can come through, or like if it don't need to right now, like I'm chilling. Like I really am just like, I really am just like milking and bathing in my energy right now and letting it upgrade me. Like it feels really good. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. There's so much potential here, so much fulfillment available to you spiritually and also like financially and in your career. It's like in all areas of life you're moving into like a really high frequency. It's not just one thing you're unlocking right now. It's like the more you embody this energy in general, the more everything is flowing, the more you magnetize effortlessly and manifest effortlessly. It's not just one area of life, it's your aura, it's your frequency that you're embodying right now is like bringing it all in. And yeah, it seems like you're on a really good welcoming path of allowing this all to come in. I think the biggest guidance is to, like, when you move through these energies of a little bit of discomfort, restlessness, where your brain kind of comes through and starts questioning things, like, just recognize that for what it is, hold awareness, and be like, that has nothing on me. Like, it's just a product of the brain trying to protect me from encountering trauma that maybe I've experienced in the past, but it's not really real. It's not based in reality. It's just a product of that. And I know, because I have the awareness, that I can just move into a lightness around it and go back into my flow, and it's not going to touch me. It's not going to hinder nothing. Like, it's all serving me. Program it all to serve you, because you have that power and you know it. Two of Wands in reverse. You keep getting these twos in reverse that are all about kind of like being at some sort of like middle ground, where it's like you're being faced with some decision, or like crossroads or alternate paths, and the way they have all come up reverse and the way they just feel energetically, it's like you keep meeting this energy, and this is like, I think intuitively you know, like, that it's just an opportunity for you to choose flow and nothing else, nothing more concrete than that, just flow, and being okay with being a little bit uncomfortable in this current moment, a little bit unsure, like you don't know what you're stepping into. You're the fool. You're just going with it, and you trust it, and you're surrendering to that. And yeah, the way they're coming up in this reverse is like, don't overthink these moments, don't force yourself. And I think you've been doing a really great job of that based on how the cards come up, but it's like at times you're like, am I bypassing something, or, you know, but this is your confirmation of like, no, you're doing a great job of just being in the present moment and letting it guide you how it does. And with the Justice and the World in reverse, we have these, like, the Justice and the Emperor are really like standing out to me. They're in the same position, they're seated in their throne, they're very powerful, they know what's best for them, and they have this confidence about them, this air about them, that it's like, I let it all come to me. It's like the Justice to me is all about balance and this knowingness, this wisdom, that you know that, like, chemically or just like naturally, the universe is always moving towards balance, however that's gonna happen. And it's like, because you know that and you really believe it and you really embody it, you just allow those to move you and you trust it. It's so powerful. And with the World in reverse, you've been going through a really intense self-transformation, and it's been doing a great job. Like, you've really I feel like you've been letting it process and upgrade you to the fullest of its capabilities, and you're stepping into a really abundant, beautiful, shining version of yourself. It feels so good. I'm really excited for you. And I feel like that's also like why these kind of uncomfortable energies have come up to a certain extent. It's like, wow, you're getting some really powerful cards. That's all part of the self-transformation you've been going through. It's a lot of energy moving and working through you that at times it's going to feel kind of chaotic. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's not going to feel like, you know, always smooth sailing, peaceful energy. It's going to like be doing a lot at times, but yeah, just keep working through it moment by moment. Don't force yourself into certain spaces. And then we have Death and Wheel of Fortune. Like, I'm telling you, it's like these really astronomical energy shifts and upgrades that you're going through right now. Death is a huge transformation card, and it's a really beautiful divine one. Like, it's like the two like biggest transformation cards in the tarot are Death and the Tower. But whereas like the Tower is a very aggressive transformation, it's where like something had to come down in order for this new transformation to happen. Like Death, I feel like it has such a more natural energy about it. Like it's just something that was always destined to happen at this time, and it's just purely here to serve you. And like, yeah, it's just very natural, it's very organic, and it's just crazy because the World is also a major transformation card, but you have these very like divine transformations happening. It's not, I feel like, yes, it's been uncomfortable in a lot of ways, but I don't think it's been like, it's been really intense, but not in the way that it feels bad necessarily. Like, I think you felt like really in tune with this transformation in a sense all the way through it. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like, yeah, there's so many, the tables are turning energetically. There's a lot moving, and you can feel that, you can sense that on an energetic level. And I think you have a really beautiful like tap into it and trust with it, and just know that like the universe is bringing things into you right now. Things are moving energetically. Like I said, it's a lot of these messages of like, don't get up, don't move, don't go and chase after nothing. Like, it's coming, it's on its way, and I think you can feel that. But the more you can just trust it, expect it, welcome it, the smoother it's gonna come in. And this is also a card that explains the sometimes restless energy that's coming up. It's like, because you can feel that energetically, you can feel the energies moving to you. But when we don't have like a physical thing to point to, sometimes it's like, am I crazy? Like, what is this that I'm experiencing? Do I need to do something different? Like, because it's a little uncomfortable, it's a little unclear. Sometimes it can force us to make moves that are only slowing down the process. It's like, no, just surrender to this. It's a lot flowing towards you right now. It's really beautiful, transformative energy. I'm gonna get a concluding card with the Priestess of Light Oracle. What is our concluding message for Virgo? Duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. And she's sitting here with this skull on her lap, which to me really feels like, it feels really connected to this death, this transformation that you're going through. Many meanings, misunderstanding. I feel like, at least for a specific number of you, maybe like when this energies have come up, that it's like you feel, it's what I've been describing this whole time. It's like you feel something moving, you feel something energetically that you don't know how to point to in the physical. And sometimes this can turn like you to your brain making up different meanings for this, or misunderstanding the energy and pressing you to force yourself in directions that is only going to slow down the process. It's like there's a lot happening here. There's a lot of different meanings to what's going on. Like, let yourself really tune into your internal compass, your subtler senses, your intuition with this. Don't try to look at things so logically or so physically, materially based. I feel like that will only lead you to misunderstanding the energy at this time. But you have this really strong compass, this really strong heart, this really magnificent power about you, especially as you're going through this transformation right now. So, you know, you're definitely set up to win here. So just like, I'm like, don't move, don't do too much. Like, just let it happen. Keep doing what you're doing and moving in flow. It doesn't mean don't make decisions, don't take action, but it's like, do that with your intuitive guidance. Do that as you feel called to in the moment. You feel me? Alright, that's what I got for you, Virgo. If these messages resonated with you, please comment, like, subscribe, And I'm also doing personal readings right now, so if you're interested in that, my email will be in the description down below and you can email me. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.